Lesson 35. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
Hi there. How about we take a step towards finding our true self today? What if I told you that by grounding your identity in your true self, any imbalances between self-esteem issues and egomaniacal arrogance would be gone for good? Intrigued to delve deeper? Let's see what we will learn today from Lesson 35.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
Of course, this couldn't be farther from our current self-perception, right? However, today's lesson reassures us that this is the reality true vision will reveal to us. It's challenging to accept, especially for those of us who think we are in this world. Yet, the lesson emphasizes that our very sense of being in this world stems from not believing in this profound truth.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
We believe we are part of this world because we think we are in this world. Believe it or not, we have surrounded ourselves with the environment we want, and we are protecting the image of ourselves that we have made. These self-images are part of the environment. What we see is conditioned by these self-images and by our belief that we are in the environment we are in. However, this is not vision.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
Today's idea indeed presents a radically different view of ourselves, doesn't it? By affirming that God is our source, it also establishes our true identity. And it is this identity we need to learn to embrace. Today's exercises will be somewhat different because the focus today is on the perceiver rather than on what is perceived. For today's practice, we'll undertake 3 5-minute sessions, following these steps. We'll start by affirming today's idea.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
Next, we'll close our eyes and search our minds for the various descriptive terms we use to see ourselves. We should include all attributes we might assign to ourselves, be they positive or negative, desirable or undesirable, exalting or degrading. All these descriptors are rooted in the ego and are equally unreal. This is because we have yet to see ourselves through the eyes of holiness. In the early stages of our exercise, we might lean towards emphasizing the negative aspects of how we see ourselves, while in the later stages, more self-enhancing descriptions might come to mind. It's important to regard both types of these descriptors, whether negative or positive, as equally illusory.
The direction of your fantasies about yourself does not matter. Illusions have no direction in reality. They are merely not true.
Here are some examples of what we might find in our mind to which we can apply today's idea.
I see myself as taken advantage of.
I see myself as depressed.
I see myself as endangered.
I see myself as victorious.
I see myself as losing out.
I see myself as virtuous.
Let's avoid considering these terms abstractly. They are invariably linked to specific situations, personalities, and events that come to mind. Choose a particular situation, pinpoint the descriptive terms you use to define yourself within that context, and then apply today's idea to them. After doing so, proceed by adding.
But my mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
Here are some more examples of how to do it.
I see myself as pressured by external expectations. But my mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
I see myself as a failure, but my mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
I see myself as helpless. But my mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
I see myself as charitable. But my mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
If during the longer exercise periods, there are moments when nothing specific comes to mind, let's not force ourselves to think of something. Instead, let's relax and repeat today's idea slowly until something spontaneously arises. Everything that comes to mind should be included in the exercises, and nothing should be extracted with effort.
Neither force nor discrimination should be used.
Throughout our day, as often as possible, let's pick up the specific attributes we are ascribing to ourselves in that precise moment and apply today's idea to them. If nothing particular occurs, let's just repeat today's idea with closed eyes.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
Isn't that amazing? There was a time when the world had taught us who we are, and at that time, we had to believe it somehow. Now, A Course in Miracles teaches us that there's another reality to who we are. We are part of God, and we are very holy. And with these exercises, we're declaring this reality, we're claiming it as our right, more than that, as our truth. This is what we are. And sooner or later, we'll realign beautifully and completely with that truth. You're doing great. See you tomorrow for another enlightening lesson. Quick reminder, if you haven't yet watched the introduction to this video series, be sure to do so, as it lays the foundation for our journey together. Just click on the video link that will appear on your screen shortly.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.